The Vâlcea Village Museum is an open-air ethnographic museum built on an area of 8 hectares, opened in 1974 in the Bujoreni commune, Vâlcea. Founded in 1969 and opened to the public in 1974, the museum is located on the border of the Râmnicu Vâlcea municipality and the commune. On an area of 8 hectares, the village museum, which includes almost 80 architectural buildings and around 12,000 museum pieces, reconstructs the functional image of a traditional rural settlement with all its social and cultural institutions. The Vâlcea Village Museum in Bujoreni offers you a journey through the Vâlcea village, whose values have been preserved, in order to preserve the unique spiritual universe that characterizes this area, where reality intertwines with myth, giving life to the most sincere expression of authentic Romanianism. The traditional rural settlement model, with its socio-cultural institutions, which you have been privileged to know, has been outlined in its thematic profile since 1969 and entered the tourist circuit in 1974, and is considered to have grown into a distinctive personality. Even if you only consider that it is enlivened by your presence as a guest, everything was organized with strict respect for the structural factors of a truly living local village. In the Vâlcea Village Museum, you will see that the household and community buildings transferred from different parts of the province have been placed in a way that does not deliberately create a stereotypical attitude, taking into account the relief forms of the area. Traditional concerns, crafts, folk techniques, and unique constructions highlight the households that can give you the unchanging image of this village. A series of craft workshops have been reconstructed: pottery, carpentry, goat hair processing. Also interesting are the technical installations, the hand mills and the water mill in the Lovistia ethnographic area, the beer house, the brandy boiler, and a whole series of installations for wine production. Last but not least, we believe that you will be impressed by the folk art of the Vâlcea, illustrated in the museum by decorating the interiors of the homes and in the craft workshops, whether it is textile or ceramic pieces, wood or metal, or icons and folk furniture. We hope that this enclave of folk culture, which is the Bujoreni Village Museum, will be closer to your soul after visiting. Spiritual life is generously presented right from the entrance to the village by the primary school, the wooden church built in 1785, the crosses and crosses on the roadside. The inn is ready to welcome guests. The households are 45 in number, furnished with over 8,500 pieces made by traditional means. Everything is presented in an evolutionary way, from the sheepfold in the mountain area to the house in the hearth of the village, with 1 or more rooms. You will particularly notice the houses with gazebos in the Horezu ethnographic area, and the wine growers' households in the Dragasani vineyard, present in the Vâlcea Village Museum. The household sector of the Vâlcea Village Museum, it includes a number of 42 units and over 12,000 museum pieces, illustrating the structure of the household, depending on the traditional occupations: agriculture, fruit growing, viticulture, animal husbandry, or a series of folk crafts and techniques, while following the diversity and planimetric and volumetric evolution of dwellings with 1 or more rooms. The Bujoreni Village Museum includes in its social sector a rural primary school from the early 20th century, from the time of Spiru Haret, and in from the late 19th century in Salist Village, Malaya Commune, a wooden church built in 1785 and transferred from Nicolae Balcescu Commune, a Scranchab from Stoinesti Commune, and in the future this sector will be completed with a rural town hall, as well as other objectives with architectural value. Last but not least, our valuable Vâlcea folk art is illustrated in the museum through its presentation in the decoration of the interiors of homes, in the craft workshops, through textile or ceramic pieces, wood, metal, iconography, and popular furniture. Representing these objects, we believe that the great values of cultural heritage, preserved and treasured with great care in this wonderful village museum, represent our ancestral roots and deserve the attention and all the respect of current generations. The museum periodically organizes events, exhibitions of traditional costumes and concerts, highlighting the rich cultural history of the region. These events offer you the opportunity to discover the traditional culture of Vâlcea County. The Village Museum of Vâlcea County is worth visiting all year round, being a magical land where you will be able to discover a traditional village and still related to the life of the old peasants. After visiting the museum, you can enjoy one of the most delicious dishes of the Symphonia restaurant, such as foie gras with miso sauce, flavored breadcrumbs, peaches, and gingerbread. Hotel Symphonia, located in Râmnicu Vâlcea, is the ideal accommodation when traveling in the Vâlcea area, being a pleasant, welcoming place where the harmonious combination of luxury, comfort, and elegance will delight the hearts of those it hosts. Visiting hours: summer program, daily 10 a.m., 6 p.m., closed on Mondays. Winter schedule, daily 9 a.m., 5 p.m., closed on Mondays. Have a nice day. Until we meet again with a video like this.